Students, let's start with today's content. Our today's topic is decimal form of a rational number. Let's consider a first example. Write the number 5 upon 3 in the form of decimal. What we have to do now? Here, the two numbers are present, 5 and 3. 5 is in the place of a numerator and 3 is in the place of denominator. So as 5 is in the place of numerator, we have taken it here in the form of a dividend and 3 as a form of divisor. Okay. Now 3 into which number will give me 5 or less than 5? So 3 ones gives me 3, 3 twos gives me 6. But as 6 is greater than 5, I cannot consider 6 here. So I have taken 3 ones 3. What will I obtain after subtracting 3 from 5? 5 minus 3 gives me 2. So 2 is my remainder. 5 also means 5.00. So let's take 1 0 here to make 2 as 20. Once this 0 is added to 2, I will have to take a decimal point here. Okay, after 1 we are taking a point here because we are taking 0 after 2. 3 into which number gives me 20 or less than 20? 3 6 are 18. What is 3 sevens are? 3 sevens are is 21. But as 21 is greater than 20, we cannot take 21. We have to take 3 6 are 18. So 3 6 gives me 18. 20 minus 18 gives me again 2. I again take 0 here. Even though I take 10 times 0 here I add 10 times 0. It means same. So I will just take 1 0. Now children, you don't have to add any decimal point here again. Okay. Once you add it one time, you don't have to worry again. Now multiply 3 into number which gives me 20 or less than 20. Again 3 6 are 18. So 20 minus 18 again gives me 2. So what is my answer? My answer will appear like 1.66666. The 6 will get repeated every time because each and every time I am getting the remainder 2. Once I add some other 0 to it, again my remainder comes 2 and this 6 number goes on continuing. Yes. So when the 6 number goes on continuing or when a single number repeats again and again, then that number is given one dot here. Okay. So one dot is added here on the head of 6. Whichever number is yours will be added one dot here on its head. If you have 3 here, if you have 4 here, if you have 5 here and the same number gets repeated again and again, you have to just take one dot to symbolize that that particular number is getting repeated. Okay, let's turn to second example. Our second example is write the number 2 upon 11 in decimal form. 2 is in the place of numerator and 11 is in the place of denominator. So I take 2 here and 11 in the place of divisor. 11 into which number gives me 2 or less than 2? There is no number which gives me 11 into that particular number which gives me 2 or less than 2. So first only I have to take 0 point so that I can add few zeros here. Yes. So 11 into 0 gives me 0. Then same 2 brings it down. I get 20 after adding 1 0 to it. Now 11 into 1 will give me 11. 11 into 2 gives me 22, but I cannot take 22. So I have to take 11 ones are 11. 20 minus 11 we get 9. Yes. So while adding 1 0 to 9 we obtain 90. 11 into which number gives me 90 or less than 90? 11 8s are 88. Okay, 11 8s are 88. 90 minus 88 gives again 20. So this number is already present here. Yes. So when you multiply 11 ones are 11. Again you will get 9. Then that 9 converts into 90. You will get again 11 into 8 will give you 88. So 18, 18, 18, 18 will get repeated. When two numbers or more than two numbers get repeated again and again. For example, like this 18 is getting repeated all the time. 0.18, 18, 18, 18, 18 like that. Sometimes in some examples it happens like 0.123, 123, 123 for like 3 numbers are getting repeated. In this example, 2 numbers are getting repeated. When 2 or more numbers are getting repeated, we use a bar. Okay, you can say in other words as dash. See here, that dash is kept on the head of 18, not simply on 1 or not simply on 8. Because why? The two numbers 1 and 8 are getting repeated again and again. This is my third example. Find the decimal form of 2 1 upon 3. Children, you can see 2 1 upon 3 is a mixed fraction. First, we will convert 2 1 upon 3 into a simple fraction. Yes. So, simple fraction, how will you convert? Denominator multiplied by 2. So, 3 2s gives you 6. 6 plus 1 gives you 7. 7 upon the denominator gives me 3. So, 7 upon 3 will be the answer of 2 1 upon 3. It is easy now to divide 7 upon 3 and break it down into a decimal form. So, 7 upon 3, 7 is written in the form of dividend, 3 is written in the form of divisor. 3 2s are 6, remainder 1. Okay, then 0 is added to 1 will give you 10. Now 3 3s are 9, again remainder 1, again I take 0. So here one decimal place is added. Yes, here one decimal place is added and this 3 goes on repeating again and again. Since my remainder is all the time 1, I take 1 1 0 each and every time and I get 3 all the time on the place of quotient. So my 3 is getting repeated. So I will use 1 dot on the head of 3. So what is my answer? 2 1 upon 3 is equal to 2.3 dot. You have to say it as overhead dot. You cannot simply say dot, overhead dot. Let's turn to fourth example now. Work out the decimal form of 5 upon 6. 5 is smaller than 6. So 5 gets converted to 50. And on the place of quotient, we take 0 point and then you take the further number. 6 into which number gives you 50 or less than 50? So 6 into 8 gives 48. 6 8 is 48. Remainder 2. 2 when added 1 0 becomes 20. 6 3s are 18. Again 2. Again 6 3s are 18. Again 2. Again 6 3s are 18. So 3 goes on repeating. Yes, 3 goes on repeating. Therefore, the final answer is 0.83 overhead dot. We are using dot on the overhead of 3 because the number 3 is getting repeated, not 8. So we have to use only dot on the head of 3. Yes. So these were the 4 examples of today which we have studied. Thank you.